Welcome back to Ramblings of an Old Broad. It's still Tuesday, April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. No fooling around though. There's a lot going on. But the things I want to talk about first is Mangione. Even though New York doesn't have the death penalty, Pam Bondi is trying to make it so that he gets the death penalty. I'm not condoning what he did at all in any way, shape, or form. But the only time that I think the death penalty is even something I would contemplate is if it has to do with a child. And to me, that's just unforgivable. So in the news today, a shooter went into a pharmacy, mad, with a gun. People are having such a hard time financially. And it causes a lot of stress. And that stress can cause mental health issues. I'm not condoning him. No way, shape, or form. I'm just saying that we have to look at why this is happening. And actually, until recently, our economy was the best across the world. Grocery prices were decent. Everything is going up. Of course, healthcare, that's a totally different subject. But these insurance companies don't want to pay for prescriptions or your doctor visit or your surgery or any of those things. So United Healthcare happens to be one of the worst, and that's been verified. But just think about that. You maybe have a sick child and you can't get medication, or your wife is terminally ill and you can't get medication. I don't know what this guy's motive was. I'm just saying that this is what's triggering people. This is the reason that we're going to see more of this, I'm sure. People taking the law into their own hands, and they can't afford to go to get a mental health professional to help them sort through all of this. No, they can't afford that. Hell, they can't even afford their prescriptions. The way things are going, I don't know if the seniors will rise up like that or not. But as there is a chance that Medicare is going to be ruined, and Social Security, I have, some of us will be so desperate that we won't think about the outcome. We'll just do. And I'm sure that's what happened here. It's really sad. It's sad because maybe this man would have never done anything like this. Just like Mangione, when you read about him, It's not something you would think he would do. But when people are pushed and they get in their head that somehow what they're going to do is going to make a difference, which we know it's not, but maybe in their head they think so. I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand what's in front of us. It's a sad day. It's a sad year. The year. Hello. 2025 has not exactly been good to us. And here we are at April 1st. We're barely into the year. Barely into this uprising. Barely into it. People are protesting. People are in an uproar. They're trying to stand up for their rights. They're trying to stand up for other people. We're trying to stand up for each other. And that's all we can do. Just not in a violent way. Just not in a violent way. It just seems like there's more and more gun violence. More and more every day. People get mad at each other, they just pull out a gun. What? I can't imagine taking another person's life. I can't imagine seeing their life drain out of them. Why? What gets in your head that you think that's okay? I don't know. I believe in the Second Amendment. I took shooting lessons. I don't own a gun, but I could, especially here in Texas. I could own a gun. I just don't really think I want to. How do you feel today? How's your stress level? Are you able to calm down when things get rough and when you're not able to get that prescription and you're not able to afford that doctor's visit? I want all of us to have everything we need. This is the United States of America, not a third world country. But it's getting to be more and more like that. Thanks for joining Ramblings of an Old Broad. I care about you, I love you, and I pray for this country every day. Have a good evening.